Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to sit down and I want to do a makeup look using some of the items I hauled in my last video. It's going to be mostly Tom Ford, and then I have two other products that I want to try out. So let's just jump right into it. I'm going to start off with his two foundations, Tom Ford. And the reason I'm mixing this, I want a really full coverage, kind of like flawless finish. This is like a medium coverage, and this is like light to light medium coverage. My stick foundation is in the new shade I purchased, Dusk, and this one is in Chestnut. I've already prepped my face. I'm wearing my Milk Hydro Grip primer. So both of these foundations are more like on the neutral side, and they're both a little light for me, but I make it work. So now I'm gonna go over top with the Traceless liquid foundation in the shade Chestnut. I'm not even sure how much is left in here because this is about to be finished, this bottle. And I noticed the bottle now for the Traceless, it looks different. It's like bigger. And this looks crazy at first when I put it on because of how the color is, but it works. The only negative, if you want to try this foundation, and for this I'm going in with my beauty blender, it has a very, very strong paint smell. Oh my god, the smell is overwhelming. But it doesn't last throughout the day. And this is like a super dewy finish. So most of the times I would wear this foundation like in the colder months because it can get really, really dewy, but I think it's so beautiful. All right, so I'm finally getting to try his concealer. This is the Emotion Proof Concealer. I have it in the shade Dusk, and this is supposed to be full coverage and has a radiant finish, and it's supposed to be waterproof. So I guess if you're crying or anything like that get wet, it's supposed to stay in place. This is what the applicator looks like. It looks like a shoe. I don't know how to describe it. Oh, it feels so creamy. The shade, I can see some like golden undertones, but looks a little neutral as well. All right, so I'm going in with my Pat McGrath brush before I go in with my beauty blender. It feels so liquidy to be like a full coverage concealer. But let's see when it's blended out. Ah, that's just melting into my skin. Wow. All right, so that blended out nicely. I noticed though, like on my nose, it started to like cling. I don't know if it's because I had the Hydro Grip primer on my nose bridge. It clung a little bit, so I had to get in there, but I think it's really, really, it's so lightweight. It feels really nice, and I think the coverage looks really beautiful. So far I like it. I just hope it doesn't crease on me. If it doesn't crease on me, that's gonna be great. All right, so I'm gonna cream contour, and I'm using his shade and Illuminate in the shade, this is Intensity 3, and this is his cream contour. And I like this a lot. And this is very, very creamy. So I like to keep this at the back of my cheekbone, and I don't bring it down too much. And I'm using my Smashbox, the cream face brush, which I think is perfect for cream products. If you don't have this brush, you should definitely check it out. It's really nice. All right, so as you guys know, I hauled this Tarte bronzer in my haul, and this is the Breezy Cream Bronzer. I have it in the shade Grace Bay. This is the darker, I think there were 2 shades. This is a darker shade. And I want to put it around my forehead. I just want to see if it gives me any type of bronzy look. And I'm using this little e.l.f. stippling brush. Oh my god, this looks just like my complexion. It just looks a little orange. That's the only way I can tell I'm putting bronzer on. And it just gives me a sheen. Oh, but it doesn't look too bad. Like you can see I bronzed. Okay, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. All right, so it doesn't look too bad. Like you can see there's some kind of bronzy kind of orange look on my forehead. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eyes, and then I'm gonna continue on with my eye makeup. I'm using my my Pat McGrath powder. All right, so moving on to the eyes. I'm so excited to use this. This is his color quad in the shade African Violet. And I'm going to be using these with my brand new Sonia G Sky Eye Set. All right, guys, so I want to feature the kind of purple lilac shade, but I'm going to start off with this shade right here. It's not matte, but I'm still going to put it in my crease, and this is the classic crease brush. I haven't used these brushes. I just washed it and I'm ready to go. It feels so soft. It's so soft. Wow. And oh, although this is not matte, I don't know if it's the brush or maybe the shadow and the brush. It's looking really pretty in the crease. Really pretty. All right, so what I want to do, I want to use the lilac shade and do like a halo eye. And this is the Jumbo shader brush. And I'm going to use this brush to lay the purple shadow down. So let's just start from, oh, the color payoff is good. It has very good color payoff, guys. And I was nervous about this. I've never worn a color like this. Oh, these brushes. I have to put myself on the list for the face brushes. It's laying the color down so nicely. Wow. Oh, I was not expecting this color payoff on this shade. This is really pretty. And now I'm gonna go in with the mini booster. Look at me like a professional. The mini booster, and sort of like just blend out the edges before I go in with the middle shade. These brushes feel so soft. If you own them, you know what I mean. All right, so I'm gonna go in with this gold shade in the center, and I'm using, this is the only one that has the white here, and this is the soft shader. I swatched this. This is not how it looks, how this one looks in the pan. It's more of like a topper, like that, like the Natasha Denona, her shades, the ones like in the little pan, how it looks. This is how this one looks. It's more like a topper, like a top coat, but it's really pretty. So how it looks in the pan, you're not gonna get that exact payoff. I wonder how it will look if I wet my brush. It doesn't, it looks nice though. But let me use my finger here and see, because you see, even when I put my finger, look, it's not as intense as it looks in the pan. Oh, okay. I think it lays down better with my finger. I think it definitely lays down better with my finger. All right, so I'm gonna take the same kind of gold shade, and I'm gonna take this flat definer and I'm gonna put this on my brow bone. So this is more like a wash of color. It looks pretty on my brow bone. And I'm also going to put the same shade in my tear duct. I'm really trying to get used to seeing myself in like purple. Oh, this is nice. Let's put the this is it did a great job putting it in my tear duct. Very nice. And I'm not gonna since none of these are like matte shades, I'm not gonna put any on my lash line. I'm gonna put like a matte shade in my on my lash line. Anyway, I'm gonna go in with lashes and liner, and I'll be right back. All right, so I am back with lashes and liner on, and I love the way it looks. I love how this shade looks. Who knew? But I would love a shade like this. The shadows were very easy to work with. That the goldy shade, like I said, is more of a topper, but I love how everything came out. Okay, so let's continue on with the face. And I'm using his translucent finishing powder. I have it in the shade Sable. Now it's marketed as a finishing powder, but I am going to use it as just like a regular powder just to like set everything. I don't really want my skin to be too matte anyway. So let's see how it looks. And I'm using my big fluffy Japanese brush. And this has like a slight, not so much peach, but like a salmon kind of undertone that I think is flattering for deeper skin. Feels very light and very like airy. Let me see if I could notice any like difference in my skin. I love my eyes, and I think my skin looks really nice, and I do like this concealer. I just have to try it with like another foundation. I would like to see how it works with another foundation. All right, so now for powder bronzer, I'm going in with his shade in Illuminate, and this is in the shade Flicker. This is 06 Flicker. I absolutely love this. If you're of a deeper skin tone, this shade is like really, really deep. Sometimes I even have to use a light hand because the undertone, it's almost like a kind of blackened undertone, and I'm finally getting to use my Fenty brush. And see, the undertone is almost like a blackened undertone. So you have to use a light hand with this, or it can look muddy. Oh, I like this brush. Look at the way it's just sitting. Oh, this is nice. I knew I would like this brush. Very pretty. From him. All right. So I want to try out this bronzer from Kosas that I picked up. It's called the Sun Show Moisturizing Baked Bronzer. I have it in the shade Deep. And I love the packaging. It's kind of different. This is what it looks like. I also picked up a concealer from Kosas, but it was way too light. I don't know how I got such a light shade. It looked ashy on me. And I also bought this bronzing brush from Sephora. It was on sale, the number 80 brush. And I think I'm so anxious to use it. Oh, wow. This is picking up very, and this has like a sheen to it. Super pigmented. Okay, let's see. Let's start with the forehead. Oh. Oh, this is gorgeous, guys. Do you see that? Now, this is what a bronzer is supposed to look like. Wow. Oh, and this brush feels so amazing, guys. Like, oh, I can brush my face all day. I don't think I need a blush today. Oh. I know I have to stop. I can't stop bronzing. This is gorgeous. Wow. Do you guys own this bronzer? If you don't and you're looking for a good bronzer, especially like for the summertime, get this. Oh. Okay, I have to stop bronzing. This is beautiful. Love that. It's not so, it's just perfect. Beautiful, beautiful bronzer. Wow. I'm really impressed. All right, so I'm gonna set my face, no blush today, and I'll come back on with highlighter. All right, so I'm gonna use the highlighter from the Flickr palette, and this is like a really beautiful gold highlighter, just so perfect for deeper skin, and you get so much in the pan. Like you get so much product. You see how that is? It's so intense, but it's so pretty. Any type of dark yellow gold to me looks so amazing on deeper skin. And these are very easy to work with, very pretty. This is another product from him I would definitely recommend if you're of a deeper skin tone. Some on my nose. Because sometimes a lot of these brands, it's hard to find stuff for people of color, like these Real Luxe brands. And I would definitely recommend this. All right, so finishing off with the lips. I don't own a lip liner from him, so I'm using my ColourPop lip liner in CTRL. All right, so I'm gonna go in with 2 lipsticks. I'm gonna use Deep Mink, which is like a soft, it's kind of like a pinky nude shade, very creamy. The formula of these are very nice. But what I would say about these, especially if you want to purchase one of his lipsticks, they're expensive. I find the nude shades, because I have like really dark shades and nude shades. The nude shades to me don't last long. So I think these, you would be better off storing these in the refrigerator, honestly, if you want to make them last longer. And over top of that, I want to go in with, this is like a metallic color, and it's called Seventh Sin. This is what it looks like. It's so pretty. And I'm just going to put this in the center as like a topper. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. All right, guys, this is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed everything. Where is it? I love the palette. I'm going to get a lot of uses out of this. Like you guys know, if you're not new to my channel, I don't like a lot of color with this palette, and I can't wait to play with the orange. I didn't want to use the orange today because I didn't want to take anything away from this beautiful purple lilac shade. Absolutely stunning. I do like the concealer, but it kind of was clinging here, so I don't know if it's because the foundation is so dewy. So I would love to try it with another foundation. And the bronzer, this bronzer from Kosas, this is so beautiful. I love the way it makes my skin look. And I think the powder kind of surprised me. I think it looks very nice. It doesn't look ashy or anything like that. And I think it gave my skin like a even more flawless look. I actually like this. I like this powder a lot. It's kind of sneaky. It looks kind of light and ashy in the pan, but it really isn't. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. And my next video, I have some more products that I want to try out. So I'll be doing that in my next video. Bye, guys.